Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the balance patches have been announced for the next season. I'm just going to go through them because there's some interesting stuff going on here. But first, I want to address this that they tweeted out a few days ago. Yeah, Evolution Electro Dragon already nerfed, not even in the game yet. But basically, because, well, I mean, you could kind of see that it was going to just defend absolutely fucking everything because, like, the way it was before, it had Chain Lightning that would go on infinitely and stun infinitely. It's like, what on earth were they thinking? So they've removed the stun effect now after the first 3 chains, so you still have the infinite chain. It's just not going to stun everything, so your troops will actually still be able to do things. Reduce projectile speed by 20%. I don't really know what that means for Electro Dragon because, like, it's instant. It's just like, it's not like a projectile that, you know, like goes, but I think maybe it's like how often it fires, how often it is able to do the zap. Slowing the projectile speed will decrease the number of chains, reducing the overall damage dealt by Electro Dragon Evolution, as it will hit fewer targets before resetting for its next attack. So I imagine this means that, like, you know, if you hit it with like an ice spirit or something icy, something like that, you know, it's gonna, yeah, that's going to affect it now more so than it did before. And then they just talked about some Goblin Stein bugs. I don't really know too much about Goblin Stein. I'm trying to save myself for when it's actually in the game. But yeah, anyway, that I just wanted to quickly address that because I did miss it. I wasn't able to record on the day that they announced that, so I apologize. I wanted to quickly touch on that, show you that you know I'm in the loop. I'm in the loop, but here's where we get into the meat and bones of this video. Well, we are going to be playing some games later, don't you worry. I'm going to be just playing some games and yapping, but here are the balance changes for Season 64. Jesus Christ. 64, damn. Okay, first of all, the most interesting thing to me, Goblin Drill. Now, when Goblin Drill got released, everyone was like, oh my god, it's the most OP thing in the game, but they haven't really changed it, and they also, like, no one's really using it, but I think that's because there's actually been no way at all of getting it for free or even in a battle pass. Like, it released for, like, I think it was like £15 and you had to just buy it. That's the only way you could get it, and it's still been the only way you can get it until, like, it's in the shop again now. Like, I saw it in the shop again now recently. It was like a tenner if you wanted to buy it, but still, like, it's just locked behind a paywall and this is all you get. So I think that's why no one's using it, not the fact that it was not good or whatever. But anyway, so the damage knockback of the second and third spawns has been removed. So basically, the Evo Goblin Drill works. It'll pop up at your tower, do a bit of damage like a normal Goblin Drill, but then it will go down and pop back up again, and then go down and pop back up again, and it was doing damage on every single hit. Now it's only doing damage on the first hit. Fair enough. Just less guaranteed damage, I guess, which is kind of good. I wasn't really sure what this means, but deploy time for goblins spawned after submerge. I don't really know what that means. Like, oh no, this is new. Oh, I think this is, I think that this is related to this next bit, which says second submerge +1 goblin. So you will get a guaranteed goblin when it goes underground now, after it's submerged. Like, so you pop it down, and then it's like at the tower, and it's getting hit, and then it goes below the threshold, so it goes back underground again. And then that's going to spawn a goblin as well now. And if it's up for long enough, it will still spawn. So you just get basically 1 extra goblin. And, like, I guess this time thing is, like, for just related to that. But, yeah, little interesting Goblin Drill rework. I don't think we're going to see an influx of Goblin Drill users from this alone. But, you know, interesting that they're doing stuff for that. We've also got a Zap rework, Evo Zap rework, can't talk right now, which I would consider a nerf. So basically, so before Evo Zap, it would zap once and then do 2 more zaps after a little while, and it would be like a circle on the ground that was quite annoying to deal with. Now it only zaps twice. However, the damage on the second strike has been increased. So, you know, it's not like they've just completely removed a third of the ability. It's kind of getting changed into damage on the second zap. However, I think that's a nerf, because I think part of what made Evo Zap so frustrating was that it would not only zap 3 times and, like, reset 3 times, but also it's just an area on the map that is then, you know, you can't put your troops in it and it's just killing everything. Like, you know, if you had like a witch that was spawning anything, it's just, they like anything that goes, you know, it's just an area on the map that's locked off for quite a while. Whereas now there's only 2 strikes, I imagine those 2 strikes, like, it's gonna cover that space for, you know, less of a time. Anyway, those are the reworks. There was also a bug fix, apparently. I don't know what happened with Magic Archer. It just says, like, minus 1 HP. I don't know why they've changed the HP from 532 to 531. Not a clue. But I guess it fixed a bug of some sort. Anyway, maybe it was like some spell didn't kill it when it was supposed to. I don't know. Anyway, let's go through the rest of it real quick. We've got a bomber nerf, fair enough. I wish it was an Evo bomber nerf, because I think Evo bomber can just frag out so much damage from so far away, and it's kind of BS, but I guess a bomber nerf is an Evo bomber nerf. We've also got a nerf on the Demolisher Goblin, which I think that's just really confused me, because I just don't think he's good at all. Like, I don't see anyone using him, and when they do, like, but yeah, they've duration from 10 to 7. What does that mean? Oh, I think that means when he goes below the threshold and he starts running at the tower, he'll only be alive for 7 seconds rather than 10. Actually, on second thoughts, 7 seconds is plenty of time. Actually, I don't know. I don't know, I'm confused. I don't really know I don't think this is really going to change Demolition Goblin at all, really, but like, I don't think he was good anyway, so this is just a confusing nerf to me. Void nerf, yeah, fair enough. God, that's a big nerf on the damage, actually. Whoa. Okay, Void's a weird one. Void's such a hard card to balance. I don't know about that, but like, yeah, I feel like it's just one of them where it's like, it can work really well in some matchups, and like just other matchups it's just like a kind of normal spell. Maybe you don't get too much use out of it. But yeah, big nerf on that, so I guess we're going to see less Void now. Evo P.E.K.K.A nerf, it's got less HP now. Fair enough. I kind of did sort of think an Evo P.E.K.K.A nerf would happen. I thought it would be on how much heal they get from killing things, but it just seems to be loads when you're playing a game, but maybe not. Just a general HP nerf, fair enough. And this is a massive nerf in my opinion, the no death shockwave on the Evo Tesla, because like, that's just super, like, actually, I don't know if it's a massive nerf, that may be an over-exaggeration, but like, I have Evo Tesla, I've used it a little bit, and like the death shockwave is so helpful. Like, you do kind of end up relying on it sometimes, like, but it is also very annoying for if you're playing against it, like, you know, you killed your Tesla and it just zaps and just like can just annihilate your push depending on what's going on. So yeah, I kind of get that. However, they have buffed regular Tesla, so now its hit speed is slightly increased and its hit time is slightly increased. I don't know what hit time is. Hold on. Yeah, I don't really know what that means. Basically, it's just going to hit more frequently, more DPS. Fair enough. Evo Wizard nerf, it just doesn't push troops back as far. Don't really know about that. Like, I don't think Evo Wizard was particularly good, like, by comparison to the other Evos, you know? Like, I never really see him, or when I do, it just seems like a normal wizard, pretty much. So there's a bit of a weird nerf to me, but fair enough. Again, I don't think that's going to make a massive difference. A Cannoneer nerf? No, we were seeing more Cannoneer. I won't lie, there have been a lot of Cannoneer players online, so I guess they're just trying to make it so that... Well, I mean, like, realistically, I think there's always going to be one that kind of takes the reins, and that's just unfortunate about how it is, but I think they're trying to make it so that, you know, you see, like, an equal amount of each one. Which I do think they're actually pretty balanced at the minute, but we're definitely seeing way more Cannoneer, even though I wouldn't call it OP, but yeah, a fair enough nerf. Evo Mortar nerf, get it gone. I hate Evo Mortar, it's just an annoying card, but yeah, decreased speed on the first hit. Actually, yes, it was really quick, actually, now that I think about it. It did seem to come out bloody instantly, quicker than the regular Mortar. Anyway, ooh, Goblin Curse buff, more DPS by barely any. That's going to change the card. Not at all. That's not going to change the card at all. But I like Goblin Curse. I think it's a fun card, so I'll take that. Goblin Machine also got buffed, which, you know, fair enough. It's another one that they added I just think is kind of garbage. Like, it was super OP when they first added it, and they nerfed it, and then it's been garbage ever since. So I think they just kind of, you know, give it a little bit HP increase to try and get it back into sort of, you know, being playable. Death damage on the Skeleton Barrel has been increased. Fair, only by 9%. That's not very big buff, but a little buff, I guess, is kind of nice for Skeleton Barrel users, if there's any of you out there. And they've increased the speed of Suspicious Bush. Okay. That's interesting, actually. Yeah, I mean, that is a buff, but like, it's just an interesting little thing that they've changed. I feel like part of the Suspicious Bush, like, gimmick was the fact that it moves so slow, and like, you have to deal with it at some point, you know, but it's just like there, 2 elixir, and it's going to do loads of damage to your tower if you leave it. But I guess maybe you did also have like a lot of time to kind of, if they're pushing on the right, and then a suspicious bush, I can never say that in videos, suspicious bush to the left, like, you can defend the right and then just do something with the suspicious bush later because it's so slow. So I guess that will make it a little better. 33% is actually a significant speed increase as well. Evo Goblin Cage has been buffed. Hit speed and hit time. I imagine this is the goblin that comes out of the cage, right? That's been buffed. Or maybe it's when it grabs something from outside and grabs it into the cage. I'm not too sure. But yeah, Evo Goblin Cage is... It's kind of another one where it's like, I do think Evo Goblin Cage is better than Wizard, but it kind of falls into that category of like, it just most of the time is used like a normal cage. Whatever, I guess. And we've already gone through all the rest of the other stuff. And that has brought us to the end of the balance patch. Yeah, all pretty fair enough. I don't think any of these are completely game changing. I can't really tell what, you know, the Goblin drill thing is gonna really do yet. I don't think we're gonna see an influx in Goblin drill players. The Zap, I think, is actually a pretty big nerf, because like I said, just like the amount of time that it would be an issue for you was what made Evo Zap like kind of really good. But again, like, it's not so massive. I think Evo Zap's, you know, a dead card now. Like, I still think it's very good. Yeah, nothing's really that crazy, to be honest, but nevertheless, thought I'd go through them, show you. And now I am going to be preparing myself for Electro Dragon Evolution, because I've never really played a deck with Electro Dragon in, but I want to give it a go. So I've crafted this. I just played 2 games with it before recording this, and like, it seems pretty good. I managed to win 2 games on the bounce, so let's just give it a go. We'll just try and... Oh, E-Golem's just a weird card to me. I've never, like... I don't understand E-Golem. I always manage to lose to it. But when I've tried to play E-Golem in the past, it's just not worked. So we shall see. That's a wizard the back. Let's go for a P.E.K.K.A nice and early. Psychotar Evo. We're going to show our cards, but it doesn't really matter. Ooh, we can tornado everything here. We're going to wait for it to spawn more skellies. And then... Yep, there we go. Nice. That kills that. Lovely. Wait, maybe I can... Ah, I thought I could get it to the tower. Okay, never mind. All right. Yeah, honestly, my predictions for Evo E-Drag, it's just not going to be very good. I think I could see Evo E-Drag falling into that category of... You know, like I said about Evo Wizard, for example, like, it's just too similar to the original that, like, people aren't really using it. It's not like you take Firecracker or P.E.K.K.A, for example, like, you can, like, win a game with that, you know. I don't think it's going to be like that, even though it is going to be a card that shuts down massive pushes, but, like, it's not, like, a game winner. And to be honest with you, I'm not that excited for it. I have said this in videos as well. Okay, hold on. I'm getting dicked. Stop. Sorry, I lost focus just there. I lost focus and took a shit ton of damage. Yeah, no, I said this in videos before, but, like, I'm not that excited for it because it just seems like a card where it's not going to be like a fun one, like Evo P.E.K.K.A, where you can build a massive push and just like destroy towers with it, sick, and just watching it heal and just never dies. It's just fun to use. And like Evo Mega Knight launches stuff across the map. It's just crazy. But whereas like Evo E-Drag, to me, is just going to seem to be one where it just takes out massive pushes, you know, like you're not going to be able to use it to destroy like a tower, you know. You're not gonna be able to build a massive push with it, but it is just gonna dick it on defense, you know, which is like, I'm kind of not too keen for it. Let's just do this. Oh my god, that could be the hugest tornado of all time. My P.E.K.K.A heals, and it heals again, and it's now attacking the mid. Oh, he's actually dead. He actually dies here. I've got another P.E.K.K.A. Oh my god, what a bloody destruction was that? This is insane. Oh my god, he's actually used a defensive golem, and it's actually not going to matter. I'm going to go for another E-Golem. Oh, my P.E.K.K.A's on his tower. It's game over, boy. It's game over. Where? Wow. That was crazy. Guys, I know it's early days. This might be the deck. Look, these are the 2 games I played before I started recording, but yeah, I'm 3 for 3 right now with this deck. Am I secretly an E-Golem connoisseur? I don't know. Maybe. Oh, shit. That's actually so annoying. I hate when people just go for like he just went for a 8 elixir push right at the bridge the first play. Like, oh, if I'd have just had different things in my lineup, I'd have been fine, but instead he half hits my tower. It's so annoying when players do that. I wish you could just choose your starting hand in this game. Like, it'll make this game so much less RNG dependent. Okay. Oh, wait. Sparky. Interesting. I do have E-Drag, so we actually just should be fine. Okay, I'm going to P.E.K.K.A on top as well, because why not? We get to cycle. To our Evo. Nice. Look at that. Get that gone. Oh, and that's the... Oh, nice. Hold on. We actually could have a push here. No, I'm not going to use E-Golem. I think that'd be stupid. Let's use Firecracker, though. Okay. Not the best. I should have probably just, like, hovered... I didn't have Zap in my rotation, actually. Oh, my goodness. Hold on. We've taken this tower. Never mind. I don't know what I'm yapping about. It's actually going swimmingly. My god, this deck's actually crazy. Oh, shit. Though, this could actually be an issue. Do a bit of that, maybe we can activate King. Yes, look at that. We're going to take some damage here, but that's okay. We activated our King Tower, which makes Goblin Barrel way worse of a card, because especially when I've got Zap in the deck. Oh, my goodness. This is actually going great. Oh, thrilled. But But yeah, I mean, my predictions for E-Drag may be wrong. Maybe it will be in every game. But like, also Electro Dragon as a card, it's just not. It's not a card that you just slip into any deck. Like, that's another thing that makes Firecracker broken. And I'll always call Firecracker broken because it is. But like, you know, the thing that makes Evo Firecracker so good, I think, or one of the things that make Evo Firecracker so good, is that you can kind of just slip Evo Firecracker into any deck and it's going to be good. Wait. Oh, yes, I left one of the skeletons alive to get a bit of heal, and now I can heal it up even more. And now it's going to kill that. Oh my god, he's actually cooked. Surely. That dies. Oh my god, my Evo Firecracker's still alive. Let's go. Nah, my E-Golem's going to cook in here. Oh, his Firecracker died. GG. GG, bro. Why is my E-Drag over there? How did it get over there? I mean, I guess I'll zap this, although... oh, 3 ground him, and just to rub salt in the wound, his Goblin Barrel didn't even get any damage after I zapped it. Anyway, I think I'm going to end the video there because I wasn't really supposed to be like playing games in this video. This was more about the patch notes, but I just thought, you know, I'll just play a couple games, you know, just in case that's what you came here for. Yeah, thank you guys very much for watching. Subscribe. I can't speak English, bro. Subscribe if you haven't already. The support has been amazing on the channel, so thank you guys very much for that. And I want to just keep uploading every day as far as I can. So yeah, if you just be subscribed, just be subscribed, and I'll see you tomorrow.